Hello, my lovely Virgo. Welcome to your reading for June 2021. This is a general reading for you, Virgo. It's a reading for Virgo sun, rising and moon sign. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there, which will be specific to you. As I was meditating on your collective energy, my lovely Virgo, I got this sort of, I don't know, scattered energy, forgetfulness. It's a time of release. They're telling me here it's a time of release, it's a time of forward movement, but there is this sort of, there's something that's anchoring you to the past. So, and that also brings in this confusion or indecision around you. There's some sort of confusion or indecision of, will I do this or will I do that? I don't know what I'm going to do. That also plays on your sense of confidence. So for whoever that is specific for, but I'm just feeling like, I don't know, there's some sort of concern or worry or what's holding you back? What's anchoring you there? What needs to be released? Something that needs to be released, but I'm also feeling like there's something that's being buried, or you're forgetting about something, or you want to forget about something. I'm also getting that energy around you. Let's have a look at what the cards say. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, you've got the Hangman, and this is growth through sacrifice. So anything that's coming up for you, rather than burying it, rather than not looking at it, there are no accidents. This is what I'm hearing very clearly. There are no accidents. Everything that's happening, that has happened, is written. It's meant to be. There's learning there for you. The intensity of those lessons is depending on how many times around the same situations happened. As the situation, if a situation comes up for you to learn something and you don't learn it, it comes up again and it's a little bit harder, and then it comes up again and it's a little bit harder still, until it stops you in your tracks and you think, well, what is it that I'm needing to learn about myself here in this situation? People that come into our lives that you perceive bring us issues, they're holding up a mirror. There's a mirror there. They're reflecting something that needs to be looked at in you. Nobody does anything to you. It's you doing that, you feeling a particular way because someone is doing something that is a trigger for you, that brings something to the surface that might feel a little bit uncomfortable. But I want to say to you, there are no accidents. There is growth through these challenges. It requires centeredness, it requires balance, and sometimes it requires a change in perspective as well, to see things in a different way. So if you're looking at a situation or situations in the same way, then maybe it's time to look at it from a different way. Maybe it's time to look at it from somebody else's perspective, or in a different perspective, in a different light. What is it that it's bringing to you? What gift is it bringing to you? What growth opportunity is there for you, is what I'm wanting to say. It's crossed with the Hierophant, which doesn't surprise me. It's crossed with the Hierophant, which is spiritual. It's spiritual enlightenment. It's spiritual knowledge and wisdom. It's guidance from above. It's situations that are coming up for you that are divinely guided, divinely brought to you for your own good, for your own learning, for your own evolution of a soul. So there's soul evolution here, and so there's something there for you to look at. There's an opportunity here for spiritual growth. Spiritual enlightenment is what's been brought to you in June. I like those words. I like what is being brought here for you. Okay, let's have a look here. You've got, this will also bring to you this realization and what you do with that energy. There's free will. You can ignore it, you can use it, you can do something with it, up to you. And there's no judgment there. What you've got here is storm fields, and this is number 9, and number 9 is ending. So there's an opportunity here to bring to a close that chapter in your life, to really look at what you're needing to look at. So I don't know what intensity it's going to be. The intensity is going to be different for all of you. The lessons are going to be different for all of you. But it's time to, let's have a look at those. Early in June, you're going to really feel like you're needing to do that internal work. This too shall pass. And uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. And that's what I get a sense of. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break. For these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and the wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little, which is exactly what I was picking up for you. Very concisely said. But that's what I feel for you. It will pass. Look at it. You're going to feel that sort of shake up around you in the beginning of June. To look at issues, to look at things, giving you this opportunity for growth, for spiritual enlightenment, for healing, for looking at what's dwelling in your shadow to come up and be released. So that you can, once that's released, it also allows you to have that you have freedom. You are more observant of synchronicities. Life starts to flow again. You've also got the Queen of Wands, which I like. This is about passion, purpose. So whatever your experience is meant to be, it's part of the purpose here. It's about being confident, being strong. There is this strength in you, Virgo. There is a strength in you. There's no challenges that are being given to you or brought to you that you cannot overcome or deal with. There is an inner strength in you and an inner determination. Don't turn it in, though. I'm feeling like don't turn that light in. Shine it out. Bring that courage out. Don't use it as a wall or as protection. When we create walls, they not only shut out the bad and the negative, they also shut out the good and the opportunities. It shuts everything out. And so let's break that wall. Here's an opportunity to pull that down, brick by brick. Let's pull that down. Let's have a look at what's going on in there. You have got that inner strength, that determination and that courage to do that. There is that opportunity there for you to do that. Let's have a look at the wisdom of the oracle. Let's have a look at what they have to say about that stirring, that inner stirring. The Queen of Wands is going to stir it. She's just sort of about things happening, movement, courage, intensity. So that will happen for you. It says to the sea. To the sea. Number 7. 7's about change. 7's about change. It's about not being balanced. It's about bringing in that change. To the sea. The water is emotion. So it's about delving into your emotions. But you're in a tub. You're in a bathtub. So there's protection there. You're not drowning. You're floating above it. So you have an opportunity to look at that. Being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. Isn't it wondrous when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? So it's about, you know, when you're experiencing this in the beginning of June, to release resistance. No resistance. Go with the flow. Allow things to come up and move on. This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. And, you know, when a storm breaks, there have to be perfect conditions need to align for that to happen. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. Going with the flow. Very telling, isn't it, my lovely Virgo? How that manifests into your reality. You know, you've got the Hermit here. It's about going within. This is an internal journey. It's not a journey you're making on your own. There is guidance there. Your guides are there, Source, the divine, God, whoever it is for you. There is a light being shone, an opportunity here in the first week and a half, 2 weeks of June for you to do this going on this internal journey, to define your journey, to find your way out of the situation, out of the way you're thinking, out of what's causing disharmony in your world, to rectify that and bring it to completion. So it's about meditating, it's about going for walks in nature, it's about walking by the ocean, it's about having time out for yourself. Find that time and space for you to go within. Get rid of distractions. No distractions, nothing around you that's going to cause you to not reflect, not go within. We're masters of that. I think I'll watch this TV program that I've always wanted to watch. I might go and, you know, do some baking, have some friends over, go out with friends, go to the movies, whatever it is. They're distractions. Sit with yourself. And if it's uncomfortable, that means that there's a need to sit with yourself, to really look within, go deep. It's about venturing deep to bring in those wonderful changes that you're needing to bring. And when you do that, you're going to come out of it. There is going to be a complete change in you. There's going to be a complete success around you. There's going to be that flow. There's going to be synchronicities. You will have clarity of vision as to where you to go to next. What's your next purpose? What's your next path? That will happen really quickly. Things will open up for you. Where there were blocks, where there was you were immobile, where things were not flowing, where things were not moving, they will start to move, and you're going to start seeing those results in the beginning of in the mid-June. You're going to start seeing those things come. They're going to start to flow. You're going to start seeing things open up, depending on how much work you do on yourself. Okay, depending on how deep you go, it's worth the effort. You've got the Six of Fire here. This opens up. You see again, the Six of Fire is the Six of Wands. Isn't that amazing? Double whammy. They're the same, different cards, different images, but this, you take flight. You take flight. There's new opportunities that are going to come your way. You're going to feel enthusiastic, empowered, find your purpose, find your joy in forward movement. Feeling light, you know, to be in a hot air balloon, that's light, isn't it? That's lightness. Hot air rises. So there's this sense of being light, of flowing, going with the flow, going with the currents, going wherever that takes you, and not resisting it, allowing that to unfold for you. That's really nice. You've also got the Two of Cups here. This is a soulmate card. This is a card of destiny. This is the card of what's meant to be will come to you. And this is as far as opportunities go, so be mindful of opportunities, synchronicities, what's being shown to you without resistance. It may not be the path that you're wanting to go on, that may not be where you're thinking, but there is opportunities in the unexpected. To be flexible here. You know, this is going with the flow, seeing where it takes you. You don't need to steer this. For those of you that are single, there is opportunity here for also a new heartfelt relationship. A new soul, there's a soulmate here. There is a connection. There is a deep relationship coming. If you're in a relationship, it's strengthening that relationship, finding new, renewed passion, renewed love, renewed connection in that relationship. Let's have a look. What is with that relationship? You see, this is, and I get this is the card of destiny too. You've got wisdom in play. Our intuition knows more than we do. And it's about, this is cups, this is emotions, this is intuition. And this is about tapping into your intuition, which is interesting because, so this is synchronicity at play. This is what I'm talking about, Virgo. You've got the Two of Cups, which I said is destiny, is meant to be. There's a purpose. And then you've got this card here, which is 3, wisdom in play. But what does she have? 2 cups. She's blindfolded, which means that, she's got the 2 cups and she's trusting that she's able to pour her emotion from one cup to another, being blindfolded. So she's trusting in what's in store without controlling it, without taking over, without wanting her own outcome. That's an important message. I'm going to read what it says because I want to get the depth of that for you because it's important. It's magical, isn't it? Playtime is where we express what we subconsciously know and learn with increased ease and depth. When we playfully engage with life, it magnifies our openness and ability to be present in the moment, living in the now. A state of playfulness is when the mind relaxes its control and censorship over the expression of our spirit self's wisdom. In states of play, we can freely explore ourselves and our ideas without the fear or the burden of real-life consequences. Activities of emotional relief and reprieve can be enjoyed. And in such carefree moments, solutions to our problems often occur to us. This is because play and creativity take place in the hypothetical space of make-believe, visualization, and imaginative problem-solving. Honour the value of play and the unexpected insights that arise through it. Living in the now. Living in the now, being carefree, going with the flow, finding what enjoyment you get out of things. And that's also living in the now, looking, if you're looking for a partner, not having preconceived ideas of what it is you're looking for. Just live in the now and enjoy the moment. It opens up to new opportunities for you, Virgo. A new start, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, a new way of seeing yourself. There's the eagle or the hawk flies high, can see the whole picture, can see things from different perspectives. It's about looking at life in different perspectives. It's about thinking about things in a different way, not in the old way. There's a new way of thinking. There's a new way of being. It's exploring your life's purpose, exploring what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what you feel enthusiastic about, and moving forward with that, not just thinking about it, but acting on it, acting on your impulses, acting on what you feel like you want to do. Is there is there something that you want to learn? Is there a course that you want to do? Is there a group that you want to join? Is there something that you want to explore? Is there a new way that you want to live your life? Have the courage to do that, to take that on board, because it opens up new opportunities here. The wall comes down and there's new things that come into your life in June. So June is this real month of bringing in those shifts. bringing in those changes, bringing in the synchronicities and the opportunities that are open to you. And that takes you into July, which opens up more opportunities. I feel like there's been an energetic shift in you in June. There's an opportunity to have that energetic shift, which is really positive and fulfilling, and it brings in movement. Lose that resistance. I'm going to draw a card from the Divine Abundance for you. And let's see what affirmation is being given to you. What words of wisdom for Virgo, please? Can I have a card for Virgo, please? Let's have a look. I've got 3, so I'll give you this because that's what has come out. Let me get my glasses. Okay, the first one you've got is trust. Trust. Butterflies, freedom, transformation. Butterflies are about transformation. Remember, we did the totems last month. Let's see what comes through for you in your totem. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. And so that the divine, the source, the universe will do that for you. They've got the whole picture, and it's about you simply trusting that they have your back, that they will bring to you what you're needing at this point in your evolution of your soul. Invite help, and they're playing with my face, so we're really on point here. Invite help. You need to invite them in. You need to say to them, come in and give me that assistance, give me the guidance and show me the synchronicities and the guidance. Bring to me who is going to help me move into my next phase of this journey. Invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God. Pursue me. Show me. Help me on my journey. And what is going to be the result of that? This tells a story, doesn't it? What's the result of that? Here's the lion. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Call in lion energy. Lots of butterflies too, you've got. Lots of butterflies as well. Absolutely fantastic message that you've got, or messages that you've gotten in this reading this month, my lovely Virgos. Ease and grace. I wish you much joy, happiness, self-discovery and blessings. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. Blessings to you, Virgo.